Alright, welcome back everyone. So in today's episode, I'll be talking about what it is that keeps motivating me to invest into the stock market.
When you're not near, I don't feel like I do in your way.
Now, earlier on in the year, we saw a decline in growth-based companies, and now we're seeing a similar reaction to that of dividend-based companies. And we can see, for instance, on my portfolio, there were highs in terms of the return of almost 30%, and that has since gone down all the way to 4.8%. And so I want to go over some key motivational factors that allows me to continue investing in this type of way. And the first factor I want to talk about is that of the dividends that you receive. And so although the underlying price of the stock is declining, the amount of total dividends is increasing. We can see the lifetime dividends on this Trading 212 portfolio is over £2,000. That's one of the key aspects that allows me to purchase into companies whenever I see that my portfolio is lower than it once was. And so the second point to look at is to determine what external economic factors are involved. And so my portfolio is heavily invested in both US and UK based stocks. We can see a few examples on the screen. And so in the UK, for instance, we've seen issues with the mini budget. That impacts the likes of the FX fee. So £1 at the time of recording equates to $1.12. That makes it more expensive to purchase US based stocks compared to, say, earlier in 2022. And as a result, I've shifted into purchasing more UK-based companies. And so if we take a look at my portfolio allocation, we can see that Persimmon, which is a UK-based REIT, I'm over doubled that of my second highest listing, which is that of the Vanguard S&P 500. And while it is more expensive to purchase into US-based companies, I have the ability to still invest into the stock market and just target into UK-based ones. That allows me to avoid the FX fees and not have to worry about the difference in the exchange rate each time I purchase into a US-based company. And so building this flexibility into my investment style is extremely powerful. And then the final point to look at is if we factor in the current interest rate in the UK, that's 2.25%. Again, at the time of recording. Who knows, maybe it would be 6% by the time that you come across this video. But what it does mean is that allocating money into the likes of the banking industry, and one really nice fintech company out there is that of Moneybox. Their actual interest rate has pushed up over 2%. And so for certain individuals out there, the volatility in the market may be too much for you to invest in. And so whenever there's high interest rates, it could be a good time to open up a fixed savings account. Something like Moneybox allows you to deposit a whole amount of cash. So the percentage that you receive is what you will get at the end of the year when you look at the gross figure. Now, not all of my funds are tied into Trading 212. I actually have a similar amount in the likes of Moneybox, and that's because it never hurts to have some level of savings that you can easily access, and it just provides you with that safety net. But for individuals out there who are willing to weather the storms, over the long term you are more likely to earn more money compared to that of a savings account, even when interest rates are looking more favorable. And that's why, for my personal choice, I invest into the stock market and will never plan to fully sell out into the likes of my Trading 212 portfolio. And so for some of you out there, you may feel like it's time to give up seeing a decline in growth-based stocks and a decrease in dividend-based companies. But provided you have money available, purchasing into some of these companies that are in the red, it just means that you can purchase at a more discounted price, which in turn means that you can buy more of the underlying stock. And for growth-based companies, that means you'll be receiving more in dividends as a result. And so thanks for watching, everyone. If you haven't done so already, then definitely consider subscribing. Share this content out with any friends that may find this type of material interesting. New videos are posted each week, and with that said, I'll catch you in the next one.
This is love if I feel myself coming down.